If you need some awesome looking backgrounds and scenes for your 3D animation, but you don't know how to sculpt or do any modeling of any kind, well, this video is for you. Hey guys, my name is Eon and welcome to my Start Animating YouTube channel. The channel that is specifically aimed at everyone that is new to animation, and if that is you, welcome, you are at the right place. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and also click on that little notification bell so that you can get notified every week when I upload a brand new video. And if you are new to animation or you want to start animation and you feel like you don't know if you should, maybe this is going to cost you a lot of money just to get started, and then you feel this is not for you and you've wasted all your money, well, I've got some great news for you. I compiled a list of free software. So it's a whole list of software, and it's not pirated copies. These are actually freeware, so it's available freely for the public. And it's a whole list of all the software that you're going to need if you want to do animation. So it's from 2D animation, 3D animation, script writing, storyboarding, recording and mixing software for your audio or your voiceover recordings, and also editing software. So all the software that you're going to need in order to create great looking animations, I compiled a list of the free software. So just in the description box below, there's a list or a link. Just click there, sign up, and I will email it straight to you. And you will have a list of free software so you can actually get started with your journey as an animator, and it won't cost you a single cent. So you don't have any money to lose. In fact, you have nothing to lose. And I want you to start animating. That's why I call this YouTube channel Start Animating. I don't want you to have any excuses. I want you to start, and I'm sure this list will help you. So today we are going to look at how you can create scenes for your 3D animation, especially if you don't know how to sculpt or model or do any 3D sculpting or modeling. Then if that's you, don't worry, I am in the same boat. I don't know how to do 3D modeling or sculpting. I would love to do it, but I don't have a clue. So this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to show you how I do this, how I create scenes. In my previous video, I showed you how I create model or characters, 3D characters for my animations. So if you want to check out that video, I'll put it right here so you can go check it out. But for this video, we are going to create a scene, because if you have characters, you also need a scene for your animation. You can't just let them walk or act in nowhere. You want a great scene for. So the software that I'm going to use in this video, first of all, is Daz 3D, which is absolutely free. So you can go to daz3d.com, you can download it. It is absolutely free, and then you can go on the website, which I'll show you, where you can go and purchase some scenes that you like. So the first software is Daz 3D. The second software that I'm going to use is 3D Exchange. This is a software that you can purchase. It's from Reallusion. What it does is you can import props and scenes from websites such as Daz 3D. You can import it, and then you can convert it to the right format and send it to Iclone. And Iclone is a software that I use to do my 3D animation, and that's a third software that you're going to need. So basically it is Daz 3D or Daz Studio, 3D Exchange and Iclone. So that is the software that I'm going to use in this video, and I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. So first of all, obviously you go to daz3d.com, to the shop, and obviously, like I've told you, there are loads and loads and loads of characters and scenes, etc. So let's look this small cozy balcony. So let's click there. There you can see it is $13.97, and this looks like a nice romantic scene. If you click there, so there's some great, or this is a great looking scene. So what you can do, you can add to cart and you can purchase it, and basically that is what you do. But once you've purchased it, remember you should also go and install Daz Central. Daz Central is linked to your Daz 3D account, so everything that you purchase on the Daz 3D store will be there, and with one click you can send, or you can open Daz 3D and you can then also open up that scene. So let me quickly show you. If I click here, let me just close that. So here is everything that I've purchased. So let's, for argument's sake for this video, this gamer room and props. Okay, so let's open that inside Daz. So all you do is you click on open, and now Daz 3D or Daz Studio will open, and it will also automatically show me where it is stored in the directory, and it will show me where to click, and it will do everything for me. So it makes it so much easier for me. And so while it is opening, it normally doesn't take that long, so it will be open in any second now. And then here you go, and it will you just follow the quick steps, like there you see, click there it is, I see it, and let's just click finish. So I double click there, and let's say environment, and then what you do is you just double click on it, and now it will load. It will take a bit of a time to load, but now that whole scene will upload inside Daz 3D. There you go, and it is now almost done. You will see this scene does have a lot of props, etc., so it will take quite a while to upload. So there I zoom in, and there is the scene. So as you can see, there's a scene, there's a couch, I can move around, and there is the whole scene. So my scene is now open in Daz 3D. So now the first thing, or the next thing we need to do, we need to save this, and then we need to open the scene in 3D Xchange, where we will then convert it into the right format to send it to Iclone. So what we need to do now is we need to export this. There's the correct folder, so let's call this just room, save, and then the next thing, if you remember with the character and the clothing, you would see it was on figures, and you'll see there's no props. So what you want to do, all of this needs to be on yes. So if I click on props, everything is yes. I can scroll down just to make sure everything is yes, and if something is no, you will see there's type. This will say it's prop. So if it says figure, then you need to click on figure as well. So you need to make sure that everything here in export is marked as yes. Once you're done, you can then press accept, and it will now save the scene, or it will export the scene. And once that is done, we can close this. We can close Daz Studio. There it's done. So it was very quick. The next step now is we need to go and import it into 3D Xchange. So here I have 3D Xchange. Let me just close Daz Studio for now. Let's say no. Okay, so now we need to import this. This will take quite a while. So let's click on open, and there the file is. I double click, and now it will import. Okay, but before it starts importing, you don't want to import animation because it's only a scene and props. There's no animation. Adjust material color automatically. Make sure that is clicked. Ignore namespace. That should be clicked, and then you click OK. And then it will import. This will take quite a while. So what I'll do is I will just edit this part out, and I'll see you guys just now. Okay, and so here the scene is uploaded. So obviously this is now outside. So if I just zoom in, it will take me inside, and there you go. And I can scroll around, and there is the scene. Okay, so now my scene is imported. So basically what you want to do is you want to send this now to Iclone. So I'm going to send this scene to Iclone just as it is. What you want to do is you also sometimes, depending on the job or what you want to do, sometimes you want to you just want to make this a sub prop. So you click there, make sub prop, and then all the different props, you make it as sub props. Okay, everything. Now, as you can see, there's quite a lot of things, but each and everything individually, you want to go and make it a sub prop. The reason you want to do this is because when you just go and click on apply to iClone, it will send this whole scene to iClone as a one single unit. Okay, so which means like this robot, you won't be able to move that robot around because it is part of the scene. But if you make everything sub props, then it will import everything into iClone as one scene, but everything will be separate. So you can actually move around, you can move your bed around, you can actually rearrange the posters on the wall, you can take it off if you want, you can rearrange everything because everything is separate. And that is what you want. So obviously you want to go through everything here and you click on make sub prop so that everything is separate. I'm not going to go through that. It's going to take too long, but that is very important. So you want to do that as well. But once you're done, you're happy, you can then go and click to apply to iClone. And then what will happen is it will now compile everything and it will open iClone automatically for you, and then your scene will be inside iClone. Now this will also take quite a while, so let's fast forward and I'll see you guys in a bit. And here you go, we have imported this scene into iClone, and if you zoom in, there everything is, we can now start to animate. Let me show you quickly everything. You can't click on that magazine and move it around because I didn't make it a sub prop. And so if you want to move this robot or the magazine or any of these things, you need to make it sub props inside 3D Exchange. But just to show you. But now I just want to add something quickly before we continue. You may look at this scene and say, okay, you know what, this doesn't really look that amazing. It doesn't look so good. The reason for that is I don't have a very good graphics card. So you can see here mine is set on custom. If I'm going to click high, then it will have much better quality. The scene will look so much better. The other thing to consider is if I go to visual, I didn't set up my HDR and also my IBL, image-based lighting, so that isn't really set up. I haven't added any lights or anything, so you can still do quite a lot to improve the scene. You can add lighting, etc. So that is obviously the things you want to do. You also need to add glow map, for instance, on the Stevie maybe. So there's still a lot of things you need to do inside iClone separately to make this room look so much better. But that is how you can easily get great looking scenes for your 3D animation without even knowing how to sculpt or model. So this is how I do it. For me, it is so much easier. I just go to Daz3D.com, purchase the scenes and the characters and props that I like, and then I create the scenes that I want. And also, if you make everything sub props, you can also customize it a little bit to your liking. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below if there's any other things you would like me to show you when it comes to 2D or 3D animation. I would love to hear from you guys, and I will see you guys next week. Remember to hit that subscribe button and also click on that notification bell so that you can get notified when I upload my next video. So from me, God bless and happy animating.